guys, I'm here to give you a quick informal look at the new Game Master system by Dogma Games. I'm really excited about this, and it does so many cool things, and we really wanted to do this so we could show you some of the really cool stuff and give you a chance. So this is the system. You can see it's sculpted on all sides, and you can get all these different custom things. Now, when you open it up, if you're like me, your stuff is just kind of piled inside. My dry erase markers and my initiative track tokens. I've got my crit hit deck for when things get really bad and really good. You've got sticky notes. I love sticky notes so much. I use them in all my games. I got some charts that I use and a bunch of dice. Alright, so I'm going to empty the tray out. And there's these 2 ball bearings that go on the side. The screen clicks together like this. And one of the things you can do is you can put it like this. I'll show you what that looks like from the Game Master side, and then what it looks like from the player side. Now, pull these panels off. There's plexi on each one of these. It comes off really easily, and you can put anything behind. I usually do like a list of NPC names and like location names because my players always have a tendency to kind of go off track a little bit, so I need to be prepared. One of the really cool things is when the paper's in there, you can take a dry erase, and as my players slaughter everyone in town for no good reason, I can just start ticking off all the names of people that have died, and I came up with backstories for that I'll never use. So, you can put that on that side, and then the other side, you can put stuff like, I've got a combat cheat sheet here, which is really nice. The mags work through the paper, so they don't have to be lined up perfectly or anything, which is really cool. There's nothing that's hard to put together. Alright, so in this sense, you can like roll in secret. You have a nice big rolling tray. You could like put minis behind here so the players don't know what's coming up. Another thing you can do, so you can just pull off the Game Master screen, put that in front of you. You know, your stuff and dice goes here, and then you can roll in the tray so everyone can see it and everyone can roll together. I know there's some groups that everyone enjoys rolling into the same kind of pool. I know some groups where if anything comes out of the dice tray, it doesn't count. So you can do that too. Alright guys, so these have magnets here, and we took the plexi all the way to the end. The reason is you can put them together, stand them like this, and it almost makes a stage. Now, I don't use the grid system, but I like to draw out my encounters for combat. So when we're playing, I'll be like, alright, there's a table here, with a bunch of chairs around it, and there's a big giant gargoyle mess over here, and then there's a bunch of pillars here, and everyone will put down, so... Alright, one other thing you can do with it is, if you don't use the screens at all, but you do run a rolling tray and you have players, you can take these panels and give one to each player, and they can use it to track their health, notes for the game. During the stats and stuff are always changing, so sometimes it's nice for the players to have a dry erase so that they can keep updating too. One of the other really cool things is we have all of these divots up here, so for initiative trackers, you get these little tokens. They sit sideways or front, so you can fit either 6 upright or 6 sideways, and there's plenty of room, so you've got lots of space to have as huge of an encounter as you want. Hey guys, so I'll tell you a little bit more as I clean it up and put it all away. Now, in the shop, we're all different kinds of GMs, and one of the things we really wanted to focus on is all the different needs that we have. We all have different styles. None of us play the same systems. The only thing that we really have in common is that we enjoy these games, and it's usually just chaos. So we try to do something that we keep you really organized, and at the same time, give you the flexibility. So if you don't use a screen, you can still use it. If your players want a piece of it, they can still use it. If you want to store things, you can still use it. So I think the last thing I wanted to tell you about this is that we really tried to focus on versatility, so no matter what kind of group you were, no matter what your friends were like, no matter what you needed, you could still use the same system for everything in any way that you wanted. And I hope that we've really achieved that. We're really excited about it. I know that our community is really excited about it. It looks gorgeous. You can get it customized in any of the woods that you want, with any of the sculpts that you want, for any system that you want. And it's probably the coolest thing we've ever come out with. So please check it out and let us know if you have more questions. We can do more videos like this.